Where is our leader? At present, it feels like our nation is leaderless. The leader has a very important role: to provide a vision for the country, to provide a sense of direction for the country, to manage the government, to keep his ministers in line, to unify the country. These are the responsibilities of the leader. Yet our supposed leader is doing none of these things. Our supposed leader is not a leader at all. He has not established a vision for New Zealand. He has not established a direction for our country to take. He has no serious solutions or original ideas. He has never made a passionate argument. He does not seem to care about policy. He does not seem to have any interest in governing. He has completely failed to exercise authority over his own government. He is hopeless at keeping his ministers in check. His government is dominated by constant misbehaviour from New Zealand First. Shane Jones breaking ministerial rules and criticising the judiciary. Winston Peters attacking the media. A government full of laughably corrupt ministers and ridiculous conflicts of interest. Ministers who have a history of taking donations from the industries they are supposed to be regulating. This is true of Winston Peters, the Minister of Racing, and Shane Jones, the Minister of Fisheries. Both have taken significant donations from the industries they are supposed to regulate. Luxon's authority is constantly challenged by the ACT Party. David Seymour constantly challenges Luxon. He pushes for his treaty referendum. He publicly criticises Luxon. Luxon's authority is disrespected and undermined constantly. It is embarrassing. Luxon is totally incapable of leading. He is supposed to keep his ministers in line. He is supposed to ensure that they behave. That is one of his most important responsibilities. And he has totally failed. They humiliate him on a daily basis. His government is dominated by ACT and New Zealand First, two minor parties that received a very small portion of the vote. But Luxon is too weak to say no to them. He is too weak to exercise his authority over them. He is too weak to get them in line. It is pathetic. Our country has no leader. God forbid a serious issue emerges. Can you imagine Luxon leading us through COVID? I prefer not to. A leader is supposed to unite the country. Luxon has totally failed to bring the country together. He keeps Seymour and Winston on a very long leash. They misbehave constantly. They have way too much power. Their rhetoric and policy agenda continues to divide the nation. All because Luxon is too weak to get them in line. Luxon is not a leader. Luxon is failing to do his job. Luxon needs to be fired in 2026.